Hey family, how are y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. So I want to get right into it. We are going to jump right into the conversation about Brian Laundrie. So I know everybody has heard about they found Brian Laundrie's remains in Florida at the reserve that was only 15 minutes away from their family's home. But what I find suspicious about the whole thing is that his parents joined the search the same time. Within an hour of them being out there with them, they found the remains. So, my question is, this whole time that they had been searching for Brian, they were searching that reserve. They were researching, the Carlson Reserve and all of those areas. I understand they said that most of it was underwater because of the rain situation that had happened in Florida. But to me, I'm just like, hey, come on, tell me something different. So I know I'm not the only one who feels like it's a little suspect. The family found the freaking belongings that were Brian's. So all this time they've been searching out there, they didn't find one clue, and then you found bones. Not that all the bones were in the same area, but they were scattered. So you find scattered bones and a notebook that the Northport Police Department is saying that some of the things in that notebook are legible. They are able to read some of the things that are in that notebook. But they're not discussing it to us exactly what was in that notebook. But to me, it's just like, first of all, how did Brian Laundrie get away from the police officers? I understand he wasn't charged with anything. He was not under surveillance. He was not at that time under their suspicion because Gabby was not, they had yet found Gabby's body. But once, they realized that, it was being suspicious, he wasn't talking to them. At some point, they should have just put a detective outside their home. Just to mark his goings. And then for the parents to go to this reserve where his car was and pick it up and bring it back home. He had discussed with them that he was going to end his life. They knew he was going there to commit suicide. I think it just blows my mind how this investigation has gone, how this whole evidence thing has gone in a murder. I understand they thought she was missing, but it was so many clues to show that she wasn't missing, she was dead. Her van. How is she going to survive in the wilderness, in the mountains, and without her van? That was her home. Like, seriously, get on it here with me. I know y'all feel the same way I feel. Like, girl or boy, like, really? So it's just really been heart-wrenching to watch the Petitos, her parents, her stepfather and her stepmom and her dad, really just voice their opinion of how they feel. I know it has to hurt because I am a mother of 3. And if something happened to one of my kids, if they stump their toe, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's a crisis. So for me to not know what my kid is, oh my gosh, my heart goes out to them. And at the same time, these dirty laundries were just keeping their mouth closed and keeping their mouth sealed about Gabby's whereabouts. Brian told. There is no doubt in my mind that Brian didn't tell his parents what he did. That's why they went away. That's why his dad did. Like, it's crazy. I'm from Florida. I am a Florida native. And it's Southern hospitality down there, baby. Some parts are, you got to get it how you live. Some places down there, you don't want to stay too long if you don't know where you are. And I'm from there. And some places I go, I'm just like, okay, I've been here a little too long. It's time for me to go. But just to be there, and this poor girl lived with these people. She lived with these insane psycho people. That was her home. She considered their home her home. And for them to hold out this information from her parents, oh my gosh, it hurts. And I'm not even related to Gabby Petito. I don't know Gabby Petito. Gabby don't know me. But at the same time, we have to look at everything that has been done. The detectives did not handle the case correctly. The family did not handle the investigation correctly. And everything was just blown up into this situation where he should have been watched. Point blank, period. He should have been watched from the beginning when she did not come back in that van. I understand they had no charges on him, but still, like, come on. And then the parents pick up the Mustang because they knew Brian wasn't coming back home. They knew he was not coming back home. They knew he wasn't coming back home because he told them that he had every intention to go there to commit suicide. I know this is just pure speculation, but trust me, honey, they knew. That's why they went on that little stinking trip with just the three of them. Who goes camping with their parents and you're that grown and you've been in the wilderness by yourself? Nobody. A guilty person. So, my heart just goes out to Gabby's family. The Laundries can rot in hell exactly where their son is going to rot in hell at, because at the end of the day, this poor girl didn't stand a chance. Even when I watched the video of the police, it looked like she wanted them to just do something. Like she wanted the police officers to just go ahead and suggest, okay, you need to get away from him. Let's send him on the plane back to Florida and you drive back to Florida. It was in her eyes. And they just brushed it off as if she was the crazy person. I just don't get it. And I know it's eating them up now because this poor girl is gone. She's gone. And this sucker, I wish I could call him more, but this crumb of a human being took his life so he didn't have to tell how he took her life. We know you strangled her. That's evident. But why? If you knew she had mental health issues, why kill her? She wasn't struggling that bad, because now pictures are surfacing from people that probably were in that area and, of them walking through like water in the mountains and stuff like that, or hiking up trails on like a little tour trip. But at the same time, if you didn't care about her, why wouldn't you just leave her? But to kill someone, I feel, is the easiest thing, and it's something that cowards do. Your face was the last face this poor baby seen before she left this earth. And you don't even deserve to have that right to be able to be the last person that she was able to see. She don't know me and I don't know her, but I wish I was the last person she was able to see. Because if I would have saw you doing what you was doing, just to put it out there again, I got 3 kids. I have 2 daughters and 1 son. And for that to happen to these people, and they're so sweet. Oh my gosh, I've just watched the Dr. Phil. I've been so invested in this investigation from the beginning because she did not deserve it. She didn't. Even if she beat him up, she's a girl. He's a man. Well, he's something. He's not no man. He's a crumb of a human being. He was taking space, and I don't think he's dead. I'm going to say it. I don't think he's dead. I think the police feel that this investigation has gone on too long. They've been searching for him for too long, and they need to just put something out there. I don't think he's dead. He wasn't missing that long for it to be bones. Bones? No, baby. You will not convince me that Brian Laundrie is dead. They are going to continue their search for Brian Laundrie, but they're going to do it quietly. Trust me. They are going to do it quietly because they don't want everyone to know that they were wrong. That is just me giving an update on what I feel is going on in that situation. And at this point, I am just going to continue to follow it I'm going to continue to come on here and give you guys updates. But at the end of the day, guys, please pray for the Petitos. Please bring pressure on the dirty laundries because they need to be exposed for who they are. Y'all take it easy. See you in the next video.